Good morning, good morning, and welcome back to Alan's Allotment. I'm back from the dead, thankfully. I bet you're saying, oh dear, not him again. Right, it's the 28th of July, 2023. And I've just came up to the allotment today. Now, through the week, I've been feeling much better. And I managed to get myself some sleepers, some new sleepers, to redo those beds over there. The ones that are getting waterlogged and everything. I thought, well, if I've got to do this, I'm going to do it right. There we go. So we're going to take up all the old beds, and I'm going to redo the beds with sleepers. Make them much deeper. And we're going to get some sand, and maybe even some topsoil in as well. So it's going to be a work in progress, but while the beds are empty, I do still have room in the polytunnel, and there'll be more coming available in the big polytunnel for the winter crops. And they'll fare better in there than they will outside anyways, but so that'll give me the time to get the other beds done. And that's my intentions. Now, I came up here to get the trailer. Thank you very much to Tony, absolute superstar. He got me the tow bar fitted, and pouring down rain last week, and I'm really grateful for that. So I've just pulled the trailer out of the allotment and hooked it up, only to find that it didn't work properly. So I've fixed Tony's job and done it right. He'll kill me next time he sees me. So basically what it was is everything was wired up correctly, but there was a bad earth. He hadn't earthed it correctly, that's all. But he didn't want to mark my car, so that's fairly understandable. But what I've done is I've basically got the grinder and I've taken a little bit of metal back to bare metal. It's behind a plastic panel, you can't see it. Done a little pilot hole, cleaned up the screw as well and made it steel, clean steel. And then I've earthed it down, tested all the trailer before we reassembled, and I've put the car back together again now. I had to ring Tony for some advice on how or what he thought it might be, and he told me how to get back into the panels at least. He says, oh, don't touch any of the other wires, it's just your earth in all probability. If it turns out not to just be that, then give me a ring, I'll come and take another look. So the trailer's outside, hitched up to the car ready, and I'm going to collect a rabbit hutch that was on Marketplace Facebook, and I'm going to collect that because I'm going to convert it into a little broody box for the chickens when they go broody, and I'm going to hatch a few chicks. Probably won't be this year because they're finished brooding now, but I'm going to get it because it's the right price and we can get it, and then I've got it, you know what I mean. Right, let's go and have a look in the polytunnel. Now I've only done this since I came up this morning because I wasn't well enough to do it last week, but we've got it done now, so I'll just give you a little look inside this polytunnel of what we've done and what we're going to do. Right, so we're in here now, and as you can see, the first thing is we've got the bench up here now. We've got it all folded up and neatly packed away out of the way. If you want to see how I built this video, just do a search on my YouTube channel for lightweight but strong bench, and you'll see how I made that and how I managed to fix it to the framing as well. Okay, so we've got that all put away now, and as you can see, these tomato suckers have done so well over the last week. They've fell over, and we need to get strings on these before they snap. Get the suckers off them and get them sorted out. Let's have a look at the grapes. Yeah, the grapes are doing okay. Yeah, they're coming along tickety-boo. Right, so these are the sleepers that I've got myself for the new beds that we're going to be building. And there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 full ones there, and then I've got these ones here, so there's another 2 full ones and several offcuts. Look at how well these potatoes are doing. These are the late potatoes, Picasso and Cara. Right, so I'm over in the garden now, and those sleepers are going to be to replace these. I'm going to take these up and I'm going to build these up higher, and then what I'm going to do is, obviously I'm going to take all the soil out, the good soil out, onto a tarpaulin. We're going to make it one big bed with the sleepers and take off all the compost and keep that. We're backfilling, and just have this as one big bed. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one here. This is getting distance coming out. All the topsoil took off and kept on a tarpaulin. It's all getting rotivated, same as the other one. Down at least a foot deep, and then we'll use this as the backfill again, with a sleeper bed in here. I'm quite pleased with how this flower bed turned out in the end. Sorry guys, I am still getting used to this gimbal. Things should get much smoother going forward, but the flower bed looks fantastic now. I really need to get these potatoes out over these 4 days while I'm off. They're completely finished. If they're still alive, that is. So in here I've planted, I think these were tundra, but there's only the one left. There was 4. There was 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like the slugs have got them. So there must be some slugs in here. That's probably as a result of me doing that big watering the other week. Last week. It was Monday night I came up and I'd done a 20-minute water on these beds. And it's definitely had the slugs having a field day. Because even these have been attacked now and they weren't. And these ones as well. So I also planted some tundra cabbage from the seed trays that we done. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. There's actually 10. So there's 10 tundra cabbages, and so far they've all survived. The carrots are coming through now. But the broccoli, the dwarf kale has really took a hammering. It's been stripped off by slugs. There was just the 4 kale. That one's the only one that seems to have survived yet. So I've still got a few there, I think 3 or 4 in there. This is the autumn broccoli. And these are the all year round cauliflowers. Happy days. Yeah, these lettuces are just about going over now, so we'll still eat them, but they're going over now. The leeks are starting to come on in leaps and bounds. You can see that Jeff has still been digging in here as well. There's no other way now. I'm going to have to try and put a trap down, because they're just digging through all of the beds, and I know everybody's having a bit of trouble this year with moles, more than most. Monday evening came up here and we planted some red pak choi, and fingers crossed. Oh no, one's got damaged. There, look, that one's had a leaf taken off. but to see the bed's dried off again now, so that with a bit of luck they'll leave these alone. That's the reason why I keep my beds so dry. But so far all of the red not what I say, sorry about the brain fog guys, it's an after effect of COVID. Pak choy, red pak choy, they're coming along all right. And then in here I did plant autumn broccoli. One's been completely cleaned off, as you can see, and killed. There was another one here that's been stripped. Another one here that still seems to be okay. And another one there. Let's have a little look in the treehouse now. Look at the size of these suckers. They've reached the top, and I've stopped some of them already on Monday evening. Well, I've certainly took the top off that one there. And these are doing absolutely amazing over here. We've even got one to harvest, look. Fantastic. I'm sure that this one here that's paler, that I said in an earlier video, is a one of those yellow variety jobs. So we need to get in here and take the suckers off these. And look at my beautiful peaches. I came over to examine the peaches, and these were on the floor. So there's a rodent in here of some description that's knocked these down on the ground, climbed up the trees and got this mouse even, I don't know. So what I've done is I've decided, I've picked the lot and they're all ripe-ish. But what we'll do is we'll put them in the fruit bowl at home and we'll let them finish ripening in the fruit bowl. At least that way I will get them. Oh, the joys. There's always something to do. I only replaced this plastic not so long ago. This is the stuff that was supposed to be UV treated that clearly isn't. These were the peas. I decided to take out the ones up the side and I just left these to grow. They're doing really well in spite of all the rain. But look at these beans. Look at them. Look at the size of them. And we've been harvesting off these for weeks now. At least 3 weeks. There we have it. One rabbit hutch. Now I only paid £10 for this, and it's 4 foot by 2 foot wide. It's really good, it's strong, it's made out of 2x2 and 3/4, 12mm ply at least. Yeah, really good quality, solid. And I only paid £10 for this, so it's obviously home built, but they're the better ones. So we've got this in the back of the trailer and we've got it through, no bother. What an absolute winner this is. I'm loving having the use of a trailer now. Brilliant. Right, we'll get this unloaded